yeah, when you get someone striking him the way he has done for the last two games, it's obviously a power for T20 cricket when it's such a short format. So to chat as a group tomorrow and come ready to go game 3 and on to the one days as well.
And have you ever had anyone out hit wicket before?
Yeah, I've had a couple actually. It's not the first.
Like that way?
Yeah, pretty similar actually. There was a test match against Sri Lanka in Canberra 2 years ago. Pretty similar to that, and then I think 1 or 2 in Shield cricket as well. They were pretty similar. So yeah, not the first one. That one for Johnny.
Rob Forsyth.
Hey Mitch, I was just wondering with Buttler, are there any sort of lessons that your batsman can learn, I suppose, in terms of structuring innings, and if so, what are they?
Probably a question for the batters. I don't structure my innings too much, but yeah, look, he's obviously been damaging for them the first game and then again today, and got them home with the bat. So I'm sure they were probably happy with that. Likewise, we would have liked to get him out in the power play. So it's something that the bowlers are going to have to chat about. But in terms of structuring innings, I guess, our batters are going to have their own plans and play their own way. I don't think we have too many that sort of bat exactly like Jos. He's someone who moves around the crease a lot, something that Smithy does, I guess. But in terms of an opener batting through and being quite destructive through the power play and then getting a team home like he did today, I think that's probably what you want your opening batters to do, I guess.
And the way you've, as a team, you've played in these 2 games doesn't necessarily line up with the way you've played over the past year. Do you buy the explanation that it takes a bit of time to get used to playing, I suppose, especially with no crowds? Is rust an issue here?
I don't think the crowds is an issue. Coming off 5 months of no cricket probably doesn't help. Not an excuse. We've had plenty of preparation here. I think there was still plenty of good stuff with bat and ball. I think we were just that little bit off, which I think you get from obviously playing cricket. You can't really simulate international matches just by having net sessions or centre wickets. So in T20 cricket, it's such a short game. I think those little moments that we've let slip in games 1 and 2 have obviously cost us now in the long run. So yeah, we've been a little bit off where we want to be, and I think that comes from a little bit of game time. But now that we've had to, hopefully we can fix that for the 3rd game and then move on to the one days and show that now that we've had a bit of game time, we can get those plans right and execute a bit better than we have these first two T20s.
Cheers.
Andrew, quick question.
Hi, Mitch. Just to follow up on what sort of Rob's question, how have you found it personally, kind of returning to match intensity after such a long break?
I guess my plans have been pretty simple. So it's I felt that the execution was slightly off game 1. I felt pretty good today. Probably only 1 or 2 balls that probably didn't execute the way I wanted to. So personally, it hasn't taken a whole heap. I think I've been bowling for, I guess, 3.5, close to 4 months now anyway. It's just that match intensity, as you mentioned there. It's international cricket's always going to be a step up from having centre wickets that we have done for the last sort of week, and net sessions that is all we've had back home in small groups. So slightly different to, I guess England have played 6 T20s already in the last couple of months. So yeah, it's certainly not an excuse. We're here to play international cricket and win. But I think that's where we can have a look at it and say, well, we were slightly off in some of those key moments, especially in the first game where I think we definitely had the game in control and had a little slip there with the bat that put us on the back foot. And when you play teams like England, they're not going to let you grab that back. So hopefully now that, as I said before, we've got 2 games now that we can look at and readjust our plans and hopefully fix that execution for in the 3rd game and then the one-day series as well.
Thanks, mate.
Adam Collins.
Hey, Mitch. Before the series, Aaron basically said that the results here were important, but it was sort of the long game that he was playing, thinking about the 2 World Cups. With that in mind, do you think it's like not a bad time, given that it's kind of a dead rubber, or no, I know you won't see it that way, but to get a couple of the kids in who get to play a game, this might be a decent opportunity to sort of blood them against a really strong England team?
I'm not a selector, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah,
your thought is a good idea in theory.
Yeah, look, we're still going to be trying to win games. It's not about handing out games. If the selectors think they're going to help us win a game of cricket, I think that's the way to go. But we've got 2 World Cups in the next 2 years. It's now a chance to there's not a whole heap of T20 cricket before the World Cup, so you can't waste games, whether it's the end of the series or not. And I guess on the longer picture, we've just had 5 months of no cricket, so I think everyone's relishing the chance to play and improve, and we can certainly improve on these first 2 games. And look, we've got 21 guys here that certainly could play for Australia at any point, whether that's the 3rd game or not. We're going to have a really strong 11 and hopefully finish off the series with a win.